Okay, today I'm going to be showing you how to clean your open air intake system. This is just a little different from the stock airbox. This is a 2006 Saab 9.3, and I'm just going to be walking through with you and showing you the cleaning process. It's pretty simple. It do take a while. It takes a long time. Not really, probably about a day or so, but let's jump right into it. So what you're gonna need is just a little cleaning kit. It doesn't really matter what cleaning kit. I mean, I think this one has a red dye, red oil. Some of them have blue, some of them have red. I just picked that up real quick. It didn't say a color, but they're gonna say colors. K&N usually works for, just about any performance intake. Um, so yeah, depending on your setup, you're just usually going to need a flathead. Also, it's probably a good idea to clean your MAP sensor too. I'm going to clean mine. You don't have to, but yeah, you just get some mass airflow sensor cleaner and you're all set. So I'm going to go ahead and get this off, and then I'll see you guys in the next step. I forgot to also mention, I got the simple green here. You don't need to buy the kit. You could just buy a simple degreaser. This works perfectly. I used this about 2,000 miles ago, and carbon acting right. It's just something that's going to sit on it. It's a solution that's going to sit on this as you spray it on the outside, and it's going to take off the dirt. So that's why it's a long process, because you got to spray it on there and let it, do its thing. So you could either use this. It's really cheap. You can find it at Walmart. I found this even in the automotive section of Walmart, but it's usually in the cleaning section. You can find this too in the automotive section. There's sometimes you can get it by itself, just the oil, and all you need is the cleaner. But in this case, I got a kit that came with both, so I'll be using both. I think it's gonna turn it red. So yeah, gonna have a little mix going on here, but hey, it's oil. It's gonna do the job. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up or anything, but they don't say a color on there, so I'm thinking it's just gonna dye it the color that it is, which is blue. Because there was one in there that did say specifically, it said red on there, so we'll see what it does later in the video. So I just thought I'd add that in there. Alright, so I got this loosened. This is all you're gonna have to take off. And then if you're cleaning your MAF, you're gonna have to just use a flathead. No, actually not a flathead. That little guy right there. Security or star. And take that off. And boom. Clean her off and put it back in, and you should be good. I'll see you guys in the next part.
Alright, so we are back with the next part. You're going to want to take it off and take it into the house for this step. What you're going to want to do is you could rinse it, pre-rinse it, have some water run through the intake, and then you could start spraying on the cleaner. Save the oil for last. So the cleaner is like a degreaser, so you're going to spray it on there and let it sit, and it's going to do its thing. So you're going to want to rinse it from the outside, and you can also do the inside, which is, yeah, you can do the inside. Just to get a pre-rinse. And then once it's all rinsed, you can go ahead and apply this. Let it soak a few times, and then after that, you're going to want to let it dry once you rinse it. Like, once you let that stuff soak in, rinse it off, and then you're going to want to let it dry. And then once it's dry, you can go ahead and apply the oil. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll see you guys in the next step. Alright, so I'm back with the next part. You're just hearing the dog in the background, but I just got this soaked in there. Sprayed it all around inside, and now it's just doing its thing. Probably gonna do this a couple times. I'd say 1 to 3 times, maybe 2 at most. Go ahead and rinse it off, and then go for a second round, and then let it dry for maybe a couple hours, and then you'll be ready to put the oil on. Alright, we'll see you in the next part. Alright, so we're back. I thought I'd just show you.
Once you spray that, it's basically a degreaser. you'll know it start working because this will start turning a lighter color. So if yours is red, yours is going to turn a lighter red, or it's going to start fading because that oil is coming off. Mine is blue, it's going to turn into a lighter blue and look much white. So that's just how you know it's working. You just let it sit. I'm probably going to do it one more time and probably hit it with simple green because I kind of like it. Works pretty good. You just spray it on there, let it sit in there, and do its thing.
Okay, so now I've let it soak and degrease for some time, and now I'm just gonna let it dry. It's gonna take about half the day or so, a couple hours, just until it's really dry, and then you can go ahead and apply the oil. So yeah, it's coming out really nice. It was really dirty before, and it's coming out pretty good. Still pretty clean little guy. So yeah, I'll see you back when it's dry. Woof woof.
Okay, so it is the next day. So I let it dry from the initial cleaning process. That was when it was a lot more lighter and bluer. I used the K&N kit for this, so that's why it's a different color. I didn't have the correct kit, but what you do is pretty much you just let it sit from the initial cleaning process, let it dry, then you go ahead and start applying the oil, and you let that soak in, and then pretty much this is the last step, and then you can go ahead and put it back in the car. Right now I have to let mine dry a little bit more because I used a different kit. So it's a little bit more oil in here, and you don't want that to get sucked into the car and damage your vehicle. So I'm gonna go ahead and let mine dry a little bit more longer, and then it'll be ready to put in the car. And that'll be it. That's how you go ahead and clean your cold air intake. It's pretty easy. It's not much to it. You know, you take it out, you get some degreaser, spray it down, and you let it sit. And yeah, I'll show you guys a little small video of it back in the car once I'm ready. But that's all to it. See you guys in the next part. Peace.